Welcome back, guys. I am glad you came back. I kind of thought you would. Right, let's get rid of the old chirper and let's go and have a look at how things are doing. So we just hit our first milestone. We hit 550 population. Our population is still growing quite nicely. We need to keep expanding. That's kind of the key now. So what we're going to do, we're going to put in the bottom half of our ellipse. So we'll go to our road tools and we'll put in a two-lane road. Although, you know, now is probably the time to start expanding our roads. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to our four-lane roads and we're going to use the upgrade tool because we haven't used that and I want to show you that. So all you do is you select the upgrade tool and then you pick the road type that you want to upgrade to. And then it upgrades in sections, and you're probably thinking, oh man, that's going to be a pain clicking on every single section. But watch this. All you do, click on the first section, and then just run it down the road that you want to upgrade, and boom. Right? How much better is that than a certain other game? Now, note, this is important, guys. When you upgrade the road, this road is wider, so the zone moves, but you've got to rezone the extra bits, right? So, go to zoning, and whoops, I want my brush tool for this, and you'll notice, look, this bit was a residential bit, right? So what we need to do is de-zone that bit. Oh, man, I need to take that. There we go. Get rid of that, and then we can zone it in as commercial. Go back to my brush. Boom. There we go. Excellent. And we can do the same down here. Right. How are we doing? We need more residential. We need more commercial. We need more industry. Let's zone in a little bit more of that, which is probably more than we need, because this is the thing. When you replace these roads, it knocks down all the buildings that are there. You kind of need to be careful about that because it'll put a dent in your profits. Our profits were well over 500. They're down to like 400 at the moment, so we need to let those build. Right, let's get on with more roads, more roads. We need to check, actually. You've always got to be looking at your info views because as you grow, your electricity is going to be going down. We should think about popping in some more electricity, so we'll do that now so that we can grow. So let's pop another one of these in just about there, would be fine. Right, so we've got a little bit more as soon as that comes online. There we go, boom. Alrighty, cool, these are starting to fill in. Good, good, good. Roads, let's get some more roads going. Now the question is, do I use 2 lanes or 4 lanes? I think we're going to go to 4 lanes. Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. So, need to bring this out to, and it's different. These markers are different because it's still leaving you the room to do it, but it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different. I want to be, I think, there. Yep. Boom. And then the same on the other side. I think that might have been... Did I want to come out like one more? I think I might have wanted to come out one more on the other side as well. Let's redo that. It's with the perspective, it's sometimes difficult to figure out exactly where you are. Let's try that again, shall we? So, yeah, I want to be up to that line, I think. Yeah, there we go. That's better. So, do the same on the other side. Up to that line. Boom, and connect. Cool. Right, now we're going to have the ellipse in the center. And then outside the ellipse, I think we're going to have a square, because that'll kind of be interesting, aesthetically. And then from there, I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go along. Oh, and this bit got expanded as well. Okay, cool. All right. Right. So what we need to do is get zoning this area down here. so that we get some residential, and then we'll start to upgrade these roads as well. But we're going to start doing them kind of bit by bit so that we don't lose all of our profits in one go. Our profits are up to almost 1,000. We're over 900, almost 1,000 a week now, which is pretty good. Now, one thing I'll mention, when you get an update telling you you've hit a milestone or whatever, it resets your speed of days. We're going to crank that up a little bit. We'll just run it on 2 times speed at the moment until we kind of finish upgrading our roads and stuff. How are we doing? Let's go and keep checking. Okay, cool. This is expanding nicely. We're keeping our electricity going. Now, people are starting to complain about garbage. We need to put some garbage in fairly soon. And the way I'm going to handle the garbage is like this. Let's get rid of this info view for a second. And I'm just going to slow it down to single speed while I'm putting this in. I'm going to take a 4-lane road and I'm going to run it out this way over here. And I'm going to take it. Yeah, I want to take it like kind of to the edge. That'll do. And I'm going to run it up there as well. I'm going to do it with a straight tool. So much easier. Boom. Right. Cool. Having done that, we're now going to start putting our garbage in. And I wanted to use a 4-lane road because this is really important, guys. If you put ploppable buildings, not zone buildings, but if you put ploppable buildings on a road and then try and upgrade it, it won't let you. Okay? Because the road needs to be wider and ploppable buildings can't just like move. Okay? So you really need to be careful when you start plopping buildings. Where you put them and make sure that they're already on upgraded roads. So there you go. That is a really good tip. Trust me. Right, we're going to put some garbage in, and we're going to put the garbage down here, I think. Right. Now, this road is not only going to serve our garbage dump, but it also means that our residents can now get to this area by going along this road and up here rather than necessarily going through the roundabout. Okay, and the reason for that is that we want to keep our roundabout relatively free because we're going to have traffic coming into town, and we're going to have all of the heavy traffic from the industry going out of town and coming in. So this is going to be relatively busy, so we want to keep it, you know, nice and quiet as much as we can. So right, shall we check out our info views? You want to be running through these like all the time. So electricity's fine. Water's going to be absolutely fine for a while because just one pump and one outflow is going to service a fair amount. But we've got people down here with no water, so we need to put some pipes in for these guys. So we'll take a pipe and we'll run it from here across here, and of course we've got our not enough money. God dear. Let's speed this up then. Come on, give me some cash, because I just spent money putting this garbage dump in. But let's take a look at the garbage situation now, and you'll see that this covers quite a big area. Okay, so the garbage trucks will give coverage to all of this area, and you can see the buildings where they're blue, and you can see more and more buildings turning blue as the garbage trucks visit them and take away their garbage. Where they're orange, it means it's a bad garbage situation. See, and like they're all blue now. Everybody's very happy, except these people down here who haven't got any water. Right, but we've got enough cash now. We're up to 4,000, so we can put some more pipes in across here. Which way should we go? Well, we'll come from this side. And again, you know, I could run pipes down from these ones, but I think it's a good investment in our future to run the pipes over from this side. We'll just run them over to about here for now. There we go. Cool, excellent. New services. Remember to have a look at the newly unlocked service. Yes, I know, you've already told me, game, for heaven's sake. Now, the new buildings we've got the medical clinic, costs 10,000. Right, our profits are coming up though. We're up to like 1250 now, and still climbing. Our population's up to 800, which is pretty sweet. We've got a big demand for residential, so we need to do some more zoning. But I also want to put in these upgraded roads. So what I'm going to do, and I need to remember my electricity situation, because when these get upgraded, right, and these buildings are all taken away, we won't have a connection to our electricity necessarily. So we need to do this in little bits. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to upgrade like the first. Oh, see, it won't let me upgrade this. Oh, thank you. Thanks so much for that. But I can upgrade that one, and this one, and this one. But see, it's not letting me upgrade this road. I don't really know why, because I can upgrade that one, right, but not this one. What did I do differently with this road? Like, what is different about this road? No idea. But it is what it is, so deal with it. So how I'm going to deal with it is I'm just going to take this road out. In order to do that, I'm going to have to pause the game. Right, that road's demolished, and then I'll just put in a. Oh, come on, give me the curve tool. Let's lift this up a little bit. We'll run this up to there and across there, and boom. Now I just want to show you the electricity situation now that I've upgraded that. And if I switch to my electricity info view, you'll see that because I've upgraded this, all the buildings have gone away. So my electricity catchment area has gone away. Now what that means is we will have no power here unless I reconnect this. Okay? So it's really important when you're upgrading roads to pay attention to these kinds of things. So what I'm going to do, well, is put these power lines just down to here. Boom. Now that will reconnect all of this, and then we'll go to zoning. We'll zone all of this back in. There we go. We'll zone this across here, and this across here, and then we'll also start zoning a little bit more of this. And again, we're just going to do it a little bit at a time, so that our electricity keeps coming with us all the way down. Right, we've got a little bit of demand for commercial, so we'll add a little bit more commercial in. In fact, we'll fill this up now, I think. And then we've got a demand for a bit more industrial as well. So let's put some industrial, where? I think probably we'll start to extend over into this area. So let's put some into this next block here. Let's extend that all across there. Cool. Sweet as. Right, let's take this off pause, get this going, because I want this population to grow. As you can see, our population was up to almost 800, and it's now dropped because of replacing all of this. Now I'm going to wait for this to get replaced, and then I'll start upgrading this road up here. But we've got most of the centre upgraded to this four lane road now, which is kind of good news. We've got our garbage in. Right, let's keep an eye on the info views, because you'll find that this power is going to go down quite quickly as we're increasing these zoned areas. What else? Water, still awesome. Garbage. Now, this is just a landfill. And this is going to send out garbage trucks, and then and you see, operating normally costs 160 a week. The landfill site, it sends out garbage trucks, and we've got 15 garbage trucks that it can send out. Currently, it's only using 3 to satisfy the demands of these people. But eventually, this will get full. Right? It's already 4% full. Now, the next level of garbage is incinerators, but we have to unlock those, and they don't unlock until we get to a population of 7,500, which getting to 7,500 takes a little bit of doing. So we've got to be kind of careful, because we're going to be filling these sites up quite quickly, you'll find. Right, what else? Traffic is super awesome at the moment, although you can see already that this heavy traffic is starting to I mean, it's not like traffic jams or anything, but you can see it's starting to show up on these roads, and you can see that it's not something that you can ignore, the traffic. You've got to keep an eye on it. I've found it's quite easy to get traffic jams in this game, and this whole mechanism of the disappearing cars. If you do something really stupid, that mechanism is actually really good, and maybe that'll happen. Another one of these pop-ups. Thanks very much. Let's take a look at noise pollution, because this is very cool. Noise pollution is quite a big deal in this game, and as you can see, industry is really, really, really noisy. Okay, traffic, you can see traffic creates a bit of noise, and commercial areas are noisy, and the residential areas don't like being close to this much noise. So that's why ultimately we're going to move all of this residential like way out. But I've got a good tip for how you insulate the residential from the commercial, but that's to come. That's to come. Right, we need to extend our pipes a little bit. We're up to 20,000 in cash though, so that's really good. Let's get rid of the info views. Let's switch to our pipes, and we'll put in another pipe across here. Boom, lovely. That keeps them happy. Right, how are we doing for electricity? Electricity, see? You've got to keep on top of this, because these things don't produce that much electricity. So while we're using these, we need to be always keeping an eye on it. So we'll put one more of those in, right, and then we'll finish zoning in this. Now, as you can see, we've got very high demand for residential now, so we need to start putting in a lot more residential. Oh, and we've hit 1,000 population. Oh, we're getting there. Now we've unlocked a new 2 by 2 kilometer area. We can buy another map tile. Oh yeah, we'll go and look at that in a second. We've also unlocked districts and policies. We can get a second loan if we want it. We've also unlocked industry specializations, which is awesome. We've unlocked service policies. We've now got fire departments, police departments, unique buildings, which we'll also take a look at. And we've unlocked the forestry and the agriculture. Oil and ore come later. We've got new policies on power usage, water usage, and smoke detectors. And we've got 2 new buildings, which are the police station and the firehouse. Right, cool. This is all very wonderful stuff. What are we going to do? The first thing we're going to do, we'll get rid of this. We'll pause the game for a second. We'll go and take a look at our map tiles. Okay, now we can buy any one of these 4 map tiles to expand into. Oh, exciting, isn't it? Oh yeah. Now I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going to do this, and I'm thinking of moving up here. I got to say, that's kind of tempting to move up here. It's either move up here or move down here, which is also kind of tempting. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? We can convert this to forestry. We could extend over here potentially. Oh, and we could do some suburbs around. Oh, yeah, you know what? That's what we're going to do. We're going to move over there. Yeah, we're doing it. Now, this costs 3,500, our first tile. And it tells you what outside connections are there and all this kind of stuff. Oh, you know what? Down here would give us an outside connection to the harbour. Ooh, see, ships. That's kind of tempting, I have to say. This one gives us airports, but we won't get that until we hit a population of about 75,000. So I think we're going to go... Yeah, I think we're going to go with this one for now. Yeah, we're going to purchase that. So we've got our second map top. Cool. Let's jump back in. Oh, man. Hectic, isn't it? Let's set the game running again. We need to put in Lots more residential stuff. Right. We also need to put in education and all kinds of other things, but for now we just need to put in a lot more residential. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to zone this up down here, all round this end now. Although it is going to change, we can start replacing this road up here. So we'll, upgrade tool. We'll upgrade. I'm just going to do this like one section at a time because I don't want to like completely remove the electricity from around here. And I need to be careful that when I replace this section, I've got to remember that my electricity is being connected up to here. Alrighty. So, roads. Should we do more roads? Yeah, let's do some more roads. But in the next episode, because we've run out of time. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, leave me your questions, and I'll see you for the next one, guys.